Newsflash, unless you've been hiding under a rock, inflation has hit the US economy in the year 2022, and it looks like it's gonna be here to stay. We've got one key tip on how to make sure you are protected when it comes to your auto insurance and inflation. Hey everyone, we want to make sure as we start seeing rising costs across the board that your auto insurance is keeping up with inflation. One of the biggest components that we're noticing when it comes to claims is the cost of repairs and the cost of lawsuits. As everything goes up, labor, materials, supply chain, rentals, medical bills, we're gonna start to see claims that exceed your current auto limits. Most standard auto policies in the state of Washington have limits like this: 100, 300, 100. What that means is if you injure one person, that policy's only going to pay up to $100,000. Now that could be for their ambulance, that could be for their hospital bills, surgery bills, afterwards, any chiropractic bills, but also that $100,000 includes your legal costs. So what may have been a great limit 5, 7, 10 years ago of $100,000 doesn't stretch as far. The other component that we see at the end of this calculation, the other $100,000, is for property damage. And that's pretty simply put, that's gonna cover what you damage. So be it a 1984 F-150 or a 2022 Tesla SUV. You're gonna see that $100,000 doesn't stretch as far, and we're seeing a lot more cars on the road north of $50,000, $60,000 today, and you wanna make sure that you're protected. The simplest, easiest, and most inexpensive way to protect your liability and keep up with inflation is to add an umbrella liability policy. This is gonna be an extra $1 million that sits above and beyond all of your exposures. So if someone's injured at your house, if you cause an accident on the road, if you do something at the grocery store, the umbrella goes with you as the individual and covers you in the event of an accident. Now there are, of course, all the different caveats, and that's why it's always crucial to talk with your insurance agent, but you wanna make sure that just for a few extra $100 a year, the average cost to add an umbrella for our drivers is about $250 annually for $1 million. It's no wonder Dave Ramsey calls it the best bang for your buck in all of insurance. So we wanna make sure that you're staying up to date on the reason why costs are going up and how you can stay out ahead of it. If you have any questions, contact your agent. Make sure you're staying tuned. We've got a lot more good information to come for the year, and we wanna make sure that you stay protected. And always remember, cheap insurance pays cheap claims. Don't get caught.